and posted it on Twitter and Facebook. And supposedly went all over down there. And people were calling, going, I know them. I think they're the news people. So I don't know if who put it out and got in trouble. I didn't hear the end of the story, but
crap! Let me just.
Well, we don't have a billboard.
Let me just do that when you said about false deal. Saturday, and then some of you guys might have seen this. Saturday, somebody went around the Baylor area putting up letters of telling people they're going to foreclose and seize their house because they're building a brand new stadium and it's going to take up, and it was a big scam. It was a huge scam. I saw that on the paper, and I don't know who did it or who would even have, but they went around these people's houses and put up things of, you're going to foreclose your house, your house is going to be, you're going to have to vacate your house because they're getting ready to build a stadium. All a scam. They don't know who done it, but they sent out a ton of flyers. Now, that right there just tells me you ain't got nothing better to do. Why would you do something like that to somebody?
I don't know, but they'll probably get caught. There were some kids at Midway that wrote a deal, drove to Austin, mailed it back to the school, and it was all this derogatory stuff about one of the principals and all this stuff. Well, they didn't realize. They just went to Austin. They figured out who it was. I don't remember. But one of them had a full ride to Harvard.
Idiot.
One of the smart kids that's not very smart, and that got taken away. So probably a $250,000 education or something like that.
Ain't that some stuff? Well, ain't that some stuff? Kids that will do stupid. We have a friend that did a stupid thing that cost him.
No telling what it cost.
Might have cost him something big. We ain't gonna say his name because he's a friend of ours. I should say it, but I ain't going to. But that
we talk about him all the time.
We do talk about him all the time. Now,
you know what? Stupid stuff costs people all the time. Cost me a back window one time.
Well,
I had a friend do something stupid. Cost me a back window.
Let me tell you.
And it was not a golf club incident.
Wait. Let me tell this story real quick. I think we're in Kingman, Texas. I think so. And he had a Zuzu Rodeo black, and it was late one night, and yes, we were a little younger, and I had done it before. I would, in the Walmart parking lot, I would drive with the window down, holding the basket pretty fast, let the basket go, swerve out of the way, the basket hits the light pole, it goes up, it does a flip, we laugh, it's the destruction of property, it's stupid on my part, but it was funny at the time. I do believe I was drinking, so it should wash out the stupidity. Okay. So one night...
Do not try this at home.
Do not try this at home. So one night I go, hey, I'm going to do it again. Because we had some people that were with us. And I said, watch this. And Chris went, don't do it. And I went, dude, I've done it before. No big deal. So he's sitting right next to me. His vehicle. I'm driving. Oh, here it goes. I let it go. I don't cut away as quick. It hits the pole, shoots backwards, hits the back window, shatters completely like this, but does not fall out. And I go, God damn, I stop, I look over at Chris, and he had that look without the smile on his face. He never said a word, he just sat there, and I went, God dang it, I shouldn't have done that.
This is what I was thinking. This dumb ass, I told him not to do it, and then he did it. I'm going to send him over to Tiger's house and let Ellen get it. That's what I meant. That's what I was thinking.
I'm telling you, I did feel bad. But I'd already dented the back.
Yeah, he already backed into a pole.
So I didn't feel that bad. We got it fixed. All right. Extreme Home Makeover.
Yeah, get it.
We like that show. And I'm going to touch on this real quick. 6 of the houses that they've done in the 5 series, or 6 years they've done it, have had foreclosure. What has happened is the houses are too big. The families just cannot afford to live in it. They can't afford the taxes, the rent, the taxes. Some of them don't get, the deal is the rent, the utilities. So now they're saying, since this is the 5th house this happened to, and it happens to be a doctor who can't afford it with his 8 kids, they're talking about not making the homes so extravagant. Just going in there, you know, instead of if it's a 2-bedroom home, they make it an 8-bedroom home. They're talking about maybe just doing some fixing up and stuff, because it is the 5th family that has had to possibly about to lose their house. I think it's a good gesture. But if you're going to do that for somebody, you got to go, okay, the house is paid for. We know you got financial problems. We'll help you out, blah, blah, blah. Now you go. Just giving them a house don't really get them on that path back to going.
Well, I don't understand when they give them such a house that big, why before they get in trouble they don't sell it and downsize. It's probably just pride.
Yeah, the family in Atlanta took a loan out against that house of $450,000, and by the time they spent all that money on all the kids and all the cars and all that to go at the house.
Well, you can't blame Extreme
no, you don't.
Makeover or something like that. But as far as the homes, make them not so big where they don't cost as much.
Correct.
And the taxes aren't quite as much, but maybe they can still be extravagant inside.
Yeah, and that's what they're saying, because it's a shame. This is the fifth one. Now, we do this. It's our second year to do this. Mm-hmm. We have got a family. Now, I'm going to stop right there and let you explain the button, and then we'll go on from there. Explain the button.
Last year we had a family of 4.
Right.
A mother that had lost her job, had 3 kids, and we went to our sponsors and our friends, and we gave them a nice Christmas.
Yes, we did. Take my shades off for this.
Well, a friend of ours that coaches a girls softball team came to us and went, there's a family in Temple that has lost their wife and mother.
Correct.
So he tells us a story, and what happened to the wife and mother, irrelevant. She is no longer with them, living. Long story short, is a great guy, 3 kids. He's a college student. He was injured in the military. And if any of this is not correct, if anybody in Temple's watching, please correct me. But he was going to school on a GI Bill. She was the sole provider, and now she's not there. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them a big shindig at Double Days Pizza on Monday the 21st. We are taking donations because Stephanie has gotten on the phone and found out what all the kids can need. She might have even talked to the friend of the dad and got some stuff that he should need.
Right.
And we're going to give them a heck of a Christmas surprise.
Yeah. So listen up. This is what we need you guys to do. Chris made a button. It's right.
Right above the merchandise button.
You see that. It is this time of year that giving is better than receiving. We want to do this again. We are pleading. We are begging. The kids are 5, 7, and 15. He was, like I said, in the military, or you said in the military. He's in school full-time on a GI Bill. There's a lot of things that are taking place. We don't know the whole story, so we are wanting to give. It does not take much. It does not take much to give somebody so much.
Now, and I'm going to tell you this. If things are tight for you and you cannot make a donation, still come by Double Dave's on the 21st.
Yeah, please.
And give this family a hug, a blessing, whatever it is. But if you do have it, just click the donate button.
Yeah.
5, 10, 100. It don't matter what it is. It's going to a good cause. And
you will probably hear this every day until the December the 18th, because that's the last day we're doing this, correct?
We
have to get it done.
That gives you and Stephanie time to go do all the shopping.
Yeah. So, remember, it is the season for giving. Have a great, great rest of the week. We're leaving. In fact, we're leaving this afternoon to head to Laughlin, Nevada. We're playing in a softball tournament that we promised our friends from Phoenix we would do. We will be back on Tuesday.
Yes.
And we will have footage of the tournament. We'll have a good time.
But you will have a show tomorrow. We will pre-record a show for tomorrow.
Oh, awesome.
We will pre-record a show for tomorrow, and then there will not be another one until Tuesday.
We are always on top of things here at Red Sea.
Yes, we are.
So until tomorrow, I am Russ. He is Chris, and we are out of here.